Welcome back to Beyond the Diamond Podcast. It's Monday.
It's winter meetings week.
It's winter meetings. Things are happening. People are talking. Hands are being shook. And Framber Valdez might sign this week, apparently, according to MLB Hot Stove. And we're here to talk about it. Also, I know it's Beyond the Diamond, but the Houston Texans whooped that ass last night.
They look good.
They looked really good. Offensively, a little bit of struggles in the third quarter, but, I mean, the Chiefs' defense was on fire for one quarter.
They looked good. I'll say that.
Yeah. Good game. Now we're talking.
Are you believing yet?
Astros.
Are you a believer?
I'm a believer. I'm a believer. I believe. Yeah. Winter meetings. Things are happening. Balls being talked.
Yeah, I don't.
Nothing yet. We have two interviews happening today with Dana Brown and Joe Espada, so we might be able to kind of
start hearing what
seeing what the vibe is,
what they want to do.
Yeah.
Chandler Brown tweeted, "Hello from the winter meetings in Orlando, where Dana Brown will speak to reporters at 3 Central Standard, and Joe Espada will follow at 4 Central Standard."
Right. I'm gonna move the camera up. It's bothering me.
The camera's bothering you? What up? What's up, Seth? What's up, Sharky? I don't know. It's interesting because I guess once they start talking, kind of know where everyone's at. I mean, it's the first full day. If you haven't been watching MLB Network, they've been rotating GMs on the channel, sitting down, talking, and kind of see where they're at. And everyone at this point, every GM believes that they can hoist the commissioner's trophy. So you gotta sort through the reality and
even the Marlins GM is on there talking about
crazy
how they can win.
Crazy.
How about some Texans? Yes, sir.
Is this how the rest of the league felt with the Astros? Like with the Chiefs?
Yes.
Like, that's the equivalent of it.
I think this year is. I mean, the Chiefs are having a similar year to the Astros.
Yeah.
It's very. They both went on the runs around the same time, and then now they both might miss the playoffs the same year. Hey, if the Texans won last night, the Astros will win next year. Yeah, maybe the Astros can get off the Chiefs comparisons, and now the Astros and Texans can be on the same comparison.
What up, Joseph? What's up, Paul? Yeehaw. So Myers for Bubich or Cole Reagans?
Cole Reagans would be insane. That's not happening. That'd be great, though.
If Jake Myers somehow flipped for a Cole Reagans or even a Bubich, that would be absolutely insane. I don't think it's going to be that at all. I don't know, guy. I have.
You're negative Nancy today. I can feel.
I am negative.
I can feel the Zed fucking.
I'm negative
off of you over here.
I'm negative. I haven't had my coffee.
Yeah, you haven't had coffee?
No, haven't had coffee. I had tea. I was kind of sick on it over the weekend. I haven't felt good.
Yeah, get ready for.
I don't know. I just need something. I just need something positive to happen. Okay. Politically incorrect. The Rockies. Touche. The Rockies will not hoist the commissioner trophy. Breaking news. But it just, I don't know. I need something. We need arms. And if you're not going to shop in the candy store, what are we doing? We have a week. Make moves.
You're going to get Martin Perez, and you're going to like it.
The Astros get Martin Perez, they're an 81-win team next year. Maybe.
It's been too long without Astros baseball. We need something. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what gets you through an offseason, right? Hope.
Rebellions are built on hope.
Rebellions are built on hope. And
hope is a dangerous drug.
We don't have it yet, but it's coming. I think so. I think it's coming this week.
Pause. Unbelievable.
Right out of the gutter. At some point, the Astros will have to rebuild once the core gets old, but they should be able to retool it a bit for a few years. Yeah, I mean,
You have Jordan and
this
Painter. You got to win.
to me.
You got
This
to press
is
it
this is
forward.
the year. Giolito would be interesting. The new pitching guy has a connection to
Eric
Giolito.
Kratz.
Yeah, Kratz.
Eric
Kratz was a catcher we used to.
And Aristocats. Cats the musical. Cats Deli.
Got any more?
No, I'm kidding. Hey, we can start with this. Jeff Kent, Hall of Famer.
Yes. Jeff Kent, the guy they used to intentionally walk Barry Bonds to face, is in the Hall of Fame before Barry Bonds.
Before Barry Bonds.
How about that?
Before Barry.
Former Astro hit one of the biggest home runs in Astros history for a bit there until this last run. Walk-off, series-clinching walk-off home run.
No, it wasn't.
Was it not?
That was to force. That was to send us back to St. Louis up 3-2. We lost Game 6. Dan Maselli off.
Oh, yeah.
Dan Maselli, I will never forgive you. And then they got whooped Game 7.
Yeah. No, you're right. I remember as a child, I felt like
Jeff Kent hit that home run into the Crawford box. It's like, we're going to the World Series. And we're going to win the World Series.
I remember thinking, we're going and yeah.
The 2004 Astros team was better than the 05 Astros team. The 2004 Astros team deserved the Boston Red Sox still have a curse if the 2004 Astros team just wins one game in St. Louis.
Do you think we take the Red Sox?
Yeah,
that Red Sox team with all the momentum and
they would still to this day be talking about that curse because
to this day they wouldn't have won in 08,
no,
13.
Broken them.
Okay,
that 04 team was so good.
It was a very good team. That was
Beltran had like
Beltran.
50 home runs and 20 at bats. I'm gonna look at that up real quick.
Astros would give you a Soto signs. Alvarez would give you a Soto-sized return of prospects. I don't care. I don't want prospects. Win now. I want prospects so we can win so we can maybe win with some non-core team in 2030.
Damn, Beltran had a 70 career WAR. Shit.
He's gonna make the Hall.
He's in the Hall of Fame. He's got to be in the Hall of Fame.
He's gonna make the Hall.
I never really forgave him for 2004. Like I hated him in 2017.
Yeah, for signing with the Mets. I'm as a kid. I'm like
he was
why
my
would
villain. He was my
he just cares about money. And as an adult, I'm like, I get it.
Yeah,
the Astros probably weren't offering him anything.
2004, Carlos Beltran, 12 games, 46 at bats, 20 hits, 2 doubles, 8 home runs, 14 RBIs, batted .435, had a 1557 OPS.
Jesus. I mean, that's kind of the run like Vladdy went on.
Do you know right now off the top of your head how many at bats 40-year-old Carlos Beltran got in the 2017 playoffs?
It wasn't many, like 13.
Got 21 plate appearances.
I don't even remember that many.
I don't remember 21 times.
I thought he just like pinch hit a few times. And what was his average?
150.
Yeah,
with a 440 OPS.
It's tough to see a guy. That's what I'm not looking forward to with like Altuve.
Yeah,
I really don't want to.
You know what's kind of crazy? I think Jordan Alvarez's 23 playoff run matched.
Also, just thinking about it. Speaking of
Beltran.
the Red Sox. Speaking of the Red Sox.
Fuck the Red
Sox. David Ortiz. It just makes David Ortiz even crazier. Yeah. To do what he did in his final season at with 39, 40.
Mm-hmm.
Like he went out. It's rare for a baseball player not to decline. Like football players, Tom Brady, some of the guys that do play to old age, they usually can kind of keep it going. But for a baseball player not to decline, it's wild.
You know, this is just how when Jordan Alvarez is playing and he's in this opportunity, like everyone, like to me, I still talk about Carlos Beltran in 04 like a Greek god, right? Like it's like a story that's passed down centuries. Jordan Alvarez in 2023, 43 at-bats, 20 hits, 2 doubles, a triple, 6 home runs, 15 RBIs, and a 1487 OPS. He's a slight tick down to what Beltran
basically
did.
Beltran, right? That's crazy.
Yeah. and it's just not.
And it ended the same way. You win.
You need to win one in Houston.
You need to win one of Game 6 or Game 7 to go to the World Series, and you lose them both.
Yeah. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? I never put that together. You need Jake on that wall. JV. Yeah, I think JV's just going to be an Astro. Astros 04 offense wins it all in 05. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
What up, Dez and Craig Kimbrell? I'll take it. What is up with Craig Kimbrell? Is he a free agent? Or did we sign him to like multiple year?
I think he's a free agent. Spot check. But okay, so it is winter meetings week. What do you guys think? Craig Kimbrell's made $128 million in his career.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Unbelievable.
So, I mean, that just makes
he's a free agent.
That just makes what Class A did even dumber.
So
Class A was going to make $100 to $200 million.
So dumb. Okay, it is winter meetings week. What are your expectations? What do you want to see? And what do you think we'll see? I think that's 3 fair things. Expectations, what do you want personally, and what do you think will happen?
Okay, I'll start while they get theirs in. My expectations are we make one move.
Okay.
I think I'm down to one move. Just seeing, I mean, it could pick up, but it just feels like it's going to be a slower week. I'm saying by Friday. But you could, winter meetings, you can start a conversation that gets finished a month later, But my expectation is they make one solid move. What I would want it to be is what I want it to be is Ketel Marte. What I want it to be is Dana works magic for Ketel Marte. What I think it'll be is probably, I think Jake gets moved this week.
Okay.
I think that's the bulk of Dana's conversations with other GMs. Hey, we have this center fielder, elite glove in center field. His bat isn't awful either. You need that. What's a pitcher on your roster we can come to terms with? I think that's the move we see this week. And I think it is the level of like a Brady Singer type of guy. Ethan is opposite of me. He says, I don't think Jake is traded. Mr. Corona, the Astros make a move. Reality, the Astros make no moves. Every time Clase threw a ball of any kind, he made $10K from the gambling and lost $10K on his future contract. Yeah, basically. Astros need to make a trade, if possible, not lose the draft picks, signing free agents. Yeah, we talked about qualifying offers. There's a few options. There's only one or two that I would say are worth losing the draft pick for.
Man, I think his name is Ranger Suarez, and that's about it. I think we're out on him right now.
You think so?
I think we're out. I think we're out on every top tier. I think you're going to get Justin Verlander. You're going to like it.
I mean, I think we're getting Justin Verlander. I just hope there's more on top of that.
Jeff Kent's in the Hall of Fame with a 55.4 WAR. Can't get over that.
Yeah. I think if Dana doesn't make a big move soon on pitching, we're gonna let all the big dogs slip through their fingers. Yeah, that's fair, Megan. Singer and JV is what I see. Bubic would fit in great though. I hear you there. I want to see Houston sign a left-handed bat. I would also like to see them replace Victor Caratini for a catcher, maybe someone like Danny Jansen or even Jonah Heim. I wouldn't mind Jonah Heim as a backup for Yiner.
Nate over on IG, JV's a free agent. Myers would not be traded for JV. JV's going to be a free agent signing.
No, yeah, JV's a free agent. Myers would be traded for another pitcher to go, like your number 2 or number 3 guy. Josh, do the Craig Kim arm thing. Something I see. Is it like that?
Ethan says that he doesn't think Jake gets traded.
Question for the two of you: what do you think Dana and Joe say later today? Give me your Dana Brown impression. What does he say today?
Well, that's a Joe question. So I'm gonna let Joe answer that. But hey, we got a really good team. Well, a lot of injuries, and that's a Joe question. So I'll let Joe talk that through. But just a lot of injuries, and we're geared up, we're fired up, and stay in there, hang in there, Astro fans.
Well, I like the team we have. The guys are really good. I just do what I got with what I get. It's up to Dana. It's up to them. I would ask him about that. What if they do that? They just
I would be so funny, like a good bit. Ugh.
Dana is going to be vague as fuck as always. Dana's either very vague or he just says what's on his mind, and there's really no in between. It would be great if the Astros could squeeze 11 wins out of JV this year. I think they could.
I think they could. Oh yeah. I
need 100. Solid.
I need 150 innings.
Yeah, my main thing is I need innings from JV.
Jeff Kent did flip second base. Yeah, he broke through with the power. I think 324.
Yeah,
that's a chunk. Axel, great minds. No, I'm interested. I'm really interested to see them talk. This is when, in all seriousness, this is when Dana floated the Tucker thing that caught me off guard, caught a lot of people off guard, and it led to a big trade.
We should look back at his interview from last year and see what you can read into what he said and then what happened. Just pay Ranger Suarez his money and bring him. I agree. I like Ranger.
So this is from last year, from Brian McTaggart, December 11th, 2024. The headline of the article: Brown Astros leave winter meetings confident and motivated. Astros general manager Dana Brown departed the winter meetings on Wednesday afternoon without any deals being made. But the biggest news is they're motivated to trade 3-time All-Star outfielder Kyle Tucker, perhaps in the coming days. Brown said on Monday the team was open to trading Tucker and 2-time All-Star left-hander Framber Valdez before they hit free agency in a year. So this time last year on Monday is when you saw Dana Brown float Tucker and potentially Framber Valdez.
And then he was traded 2 days later on December 13th. That article was December 11th?
Yeah.
He was traded 2 days later on December
48
13th.
hours.
So if Dana mentions a guy, which it'll probably be Jake Myers, we're going to see...
Or do you see him mention Paredes? Do you see him mention Christian Walker?
He probably will. But we'll have to look into the wording of how he mentions them. If it's more of an offhand,
if he brings it up, up unprompted, that person's on there.
Yeah, whoever he brings up just on his own, because they'll ask about Paredes and stuff. But if he brings up, especially if he brings up Paredes more than he's bringing up Christian Walker first, that's where they're going.
This is very niche season 1 Game of Thrones. But you remember when they're captured and the mountain is picking people to kill, and that one kid's like, no, just go up and stare at him and look at him. He's like, you'll never be picked. And he goes up there and stares and looks at the mountain, and the mountain then picks him. And they kill that kid.
Yeah,
and they're like, "Well, that didn't work out." I feel like that's how Dana.
Very niche.
I feel like if Dana mentions his name, just don't make eye contact. Don't look. I don't want to get traded. It's very niche.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Dana knows what we think he's going to do, so he knows we think he's going to do that. So he thinks he's going to think that we think that, and then he's going to do differently.
He's going to do differently. The biggest remaining needs last year in 2024 at last winter meetings on this article. There was 4 of them. What do you think they were?
Outfield.
Number 1, corner infield. If Bregman returns, the Astros have locked up 2 cornerstone infielders.
Oh, that was before Paredes stuff.
If Bregman doesn't re-sign, that opens the possibility of making a bigger splash.
Was that before
first base?
Christian
Whether
Walker?
It's signing a free agent like Christian Walker or making a trade. The club is interested in signing free agent Jorge Polanco, who could play third base, has also been linked. Cubs infielder Isaac Paredes. McTaggart was on this last
McTaggart's
year.
always.
He's so good with the pen.
He's a little quieter than the rest. He's not trying to break
good.
everything all the time, but he's locked in.
Number 2, starting pitching. This was last year. Injuries to Luis Garcia and Lance McCullers Jr. have limited the Astros starting pitching depth beyond Valdez, Hunter Brown, Ronel Blanco, and Spencer Arrighetti.
Did we pick anybody up after that? I don't think we did.
Got Hayden.
Oh, in that trade. But that's it.
Number 3, relief pitching. The bullpen will be anchored next year by closer Hader, Abreu, and Presley, who's been dangled in trades prior to making $14 million in his final year of his deal. Dude, McTaggart was on it. Outfield bat. The Astros in the market to add a bat to their outfield mix of Chas McCormick and Jake Myers, who both hit right-handed. If they trade Tucker, they undoubtedly have to acquire another outfielder. That was Cam Smith.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
honestly, golly, tags. Man, that is freaking.
He's on it, man.
That is nails.
What about Jake to Cincinnati for Abbott?
Yes,
please.
If you can get
yes.
Abbott. Yeah, if you can
1,000%. Yes. That'd be awesome. One thing for sure, it can't be quite a week for the Astros. I'm scared the philosophy has shifted from winning the World Series to just winning the division, and the lack of the moves scare me as Seattle seems to be going for it next year. I agree. I mean, Seattle was all about 54% just a little while ago. I suspect they were probably right about the math there. Season contenders make more sustainable money, not super teams. Shit's boring, though. That's a great comment from Axel there. Division contenders is what he meant. I have a weird trade idea for you guys to get your opinion. Would you trade Jake Myers for Brad Lord? Now, I feel like I was first on the Brad Lord train.
You were.
But I don't think I would do that. I like Brad Lord a lot, but he's like I think he's still a guy to be molded. If they did the move, I think, oh, they saw what I see and they know what they're doing and they're going to turn him into a dude. But I don't know if I think Jake is worth a guy that's already established.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because like you hear constantly all these teams value Jake Myers because it's we can fix him or we love what he obviously his defense, but they're also I think they can unlock his bat. But if you really think that, you can't trade in that case, play hardball and be like, okay, if you perceive that value, then this is our asking price, not the present day price of that.
Yeah.
Like if you truly believe in him, you truly believe in that you can unlock it, then you know what? Today's price is not yesterday's price.
The price of the brick has gone up.
All right. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Are Hayden and Ronel out the whole year or possibly available in the second half? I think back half of second.
Similar to Javier.
That's the 3/4 mark, yeah.
Similar to Javier and Garcia.
Can't rely on them.
Yeah, you can't rely on them. Maybe one will be back and healthy, but they might not be, the best. But the idea of you got struck out by the Lord, I can make some content with the Lord. Yeah, you got smote. The Lord smiting big league hitters. If Jake is traded to the Royals, if Jake is traded, I think the Royals would be the team that gets him. That feels like a fit for me. Who was their center fielder last year?
For Kansas City?
Yeah. Kansas City Royals, by position, their center fielder, Kyle Isbell, which was...
Not the indie pop singer. Jason Isbell.
No, not, yeah. 1.6 WAR, hit 255, 4 home runs. I think he had decent defense, is why his WAR is pretty good, but his OPS was 654. So, yeah, they're probably looking for a center fielder. So that would make sense.
So let's look at Kansas City right now.
Oh, yeah, and MJ Melendez, he got some time out there. Yeah, I mean, it looks like based on their outfield bats, they could use. Man, what? You think Jack Caglione is a bust, or you think he's going to figure it out?
I don't know. I mean, he's just so big, man.
He feels like a Joey Gallo to me. He's going to hit the 596 foot home run occasionally, but I don't. It's all about that average. He had 7 big home runs, long home runs, but he struck out 52 times.
Woo!
And to only 230 plate appearances.
Woo!
That's a quarter of your plate appearances you're striking out in.
I will say
quarter of your at-bats.
A Salvi, Bobby Witt to Jake Myers just up the middle. It's pretty strong.
That's pretty strong
It's
defensively.
pretty strong defensively.
With,
Yeah, Brendan Bubic. Yeah, he'd be great too. He'd be sick. He'd be really sick. I just don't. I don't know. I mean, the leading indicator today is obviously going to be that first initial press conference with at 3.
Yeah.
But like, I do think that. I do think they believe like last year was such an anomaly of like injuries that it possibly cannot happen again. Like it just possibly can't.
Yeah.
I just don't want them to operate that way.
No,
That's what
yeah.
terrifies me because you have
We saw
30
it
people
did
coming
happen.
off injuries, and
Yeah.
we saw people this year not return off injuries.
Yeah, you can't trust it. Not because Jake is from Nebraska, but he does scream Royals player. I can see
Athletic and white.
Yeah. That's funny. Why doesn't Jack pronounce the back half of his name? Yeah, I mean, I think the Royals are a really good fit for him. It would just be a matter of what caliber of pitcher are they willing to give up. Do they have big prospects, pitching prospects? Royals?
The Royals?
Like, could they move on from a Bubic and knowing that?
I mean, if you think about it, they're really good at evaluating talent to the major league level because they got the Lugo. They had Bubic, but then he was out for 23. He was in the bullpen 24. They made him the starter.
Yeah,
like
they developed.
They're really good at kind of identifying.
Noah Cameron. They went and got Kolek. Kolek had a 1.91 ERA and 33 innings pitched. They traded for him from the Padres. I mean, they have a surplus in pitching.
I will give you Jake Myers for Blake Mitchell, number 2 prospect, the kid from one of the best catchers I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, the catcher. Yeah, Bubic is only 27, so I don't know if they'd be willing to move him. He seems like more of a part of their future than.
Yeah. Well, I think Bubic is this is last year. He's a free agent to be.
When did he
Does
debut?
Hader have any value right now? I hate to say it, but I have a bad feeling about that shoulder.
Bubic debuted at 22 years old.
Yeah. I think Josh Hader has a ton of value. I said this on the show Friday. Is there a possibility they float Brian Abreu's name? He's a free agent to be.
Who would you rather trade, Brian Abreu or Josh Hader?
Sophie's
choice.
That is Schrodinger's cat, dude. I don't want to open that box.
Could you move?
I don't want to open Schrodinger's cat in Pandora's box.
Is there value to moving Hader in his contract to open up funds and get something in return?
We gave Josh Hader a ton of money.
We did. I know. That's why it's hard. It would be hard to move him with that contract.
Hader.
And I don't think we should. I think Brian Abreu would be the smarter of the two.
19.
But there's a world where you have that.
Good for Hader,
depth.
Man. Wow.
Like, what if you could trade Hader and Jake for Ketel Marte right now?
What are you doing, dude? What are we doing? You come on this and just and force propaganda of Ketel Marte. You know what's happening? They floated him to Seattle today. This is what's actually happening. The more you're talking about him, it's going the other way.
Back in the summer, I kicked a pebble down the hill, and it hit another rock, and it hit another rock, and now
it's a landslide. Now there's a mudslide. Now it's raining.
They weren't even talking about trading him until I floated, hey, somebody should go get Ketel Marte, and then the Arizona Diamondbacks saw our broadcast and said
they did.
There might be value.
There may be value, and now he's going to end up at Seattle.
Ugh. No.
You know where Seattle should go? They won't. I said it to y'all offline.
Padres?
No.
Oh.
Seattle should go after Alex Bregman.
Oh, yeah. Ugh. I thought you were going to say Jake Cronenworth.
That would haunt me in my sleep. Because we made our bed.
Seattle.
We made our bed.
Jake Meyer is going to be a diamond on MLB The Show 2026 by June. You heard it here first.
Yeah, he will be.
Did he ever make diamond last year?
He was close. He's I think he's gold right now, like 82 gold, 83 gold. Okay, Crimble's lost his damn mind.
The Royals are elite in terms of catcher prospects. Yeah, I mean they're grooming whoever's going to replace.
Josh is a Puget Sound plant. He is. He is. You know what? We're gonna put you on a iHeart non-compete internally.
just sign me on a contract.
A Puget Sound plant is hysterical. Okay, let's run this exercise. You are in the media scrum. You have one question to ask Dana Brown and Joe Espada.
I like that.
What would it be? I am just a factory of clips for you. The last 2 episodes. We still need to we need to pull the clip for the Astros hitter.
Yeah, I was going to talk to Jake about seeing if he could help.
And now this one. Let us know in the comments.
What would I ask Dana Brown and Joe Espada? The question is, do I want to be fun with him, or do I want to hit him?
No, this is legit. This is legit.
Okay.
You have one question to ask each of
them. There's so many ways I could go with it. I think I would ask. I think I would. I'm trying to think of. I know what I want to ask. I'm trying to think of the way I would want to word it. Something like, right now, if you had to say, is this team going to have both Isak Paredes and Christian Walker on a squad opening day 2027, 2026?
So you would ask that to the GM?
Yes.
Okay. What would you ask to the skipper?
I would ask, with hopefully having a pretty stacked offense next year, is there a thought to reevaluating and kicking out the norms of the batting order and reevaluating a different look next year to the batting order?
Okay.
Something around, is Altuve going to hit 7th instead of 2nd? Okay. But yeah, like, is there, with hopefully having a pretty deep batting order, are we looking at changing that up next year?
That's good.
I mean, you put me on the spot a little bit.
No, I put everyone on the spot. I would ask the general manager this. The standard in Houston, Texas has been championships and parades and playing for pennants. The last 2 years are a failure. How do you fix that going into this season where the proverbial hot seat is happening?
I like that.
And I was asked the skipper this.
I'm a little more practical than you. You're more big picture, which is like, that's just our whole thing.
I would ask Joe Espada. There was times last year where people within the organization, yourself, have said there was not a failure of leadership, but a lack of leadership. Do you think that reflects on you? And how do you fix that?
Damn, fucking Barbara Walters up in here. You're hitting the hard-hitting questions. I like it.
I think those are.
I like it.
Those are answers I want.
Yeah,
those are answers I want.
That's fair. It's funny how, like, I'm a lot more practical on, like, X's and O's and, like, what's the batting order going to be? Like, are you trading one of these players? And you're more like, you want some philosophical questions answered.
Yeah.
Of these guys. No, I like it. 2 different directions there.
We actually can't post that one on Instagram because he follows us on Instagram. So.
He might answer it. He might answer your question in the comment.
It's also funny. We're gonna eventually get him on the podcast. I'm gonna give him nothing but softball.
You will. You will. Hi, Mr.
Remember
Joe.
that time we dapped each other up 2 years ago?
Hey, you remember me? Is one of them lies and the other tells the truth type of deals? Yeah. Can we ask the general manager, like, 2 truths and a lie?
2 truths and a lie.
Team. How much is the looming lockout influencing the way we approach this offseason? That's a
really
good question.
That's a good question.
They won't answer any real questions, so I'd ask, what do you eat for lunch? The key is to ask media-trained people a question they aren't expecting, so they actually have to answer. That's a fair point. I think that's why, we do a decent job. Like, obviously, we're not Chandler Rome. Like, we're not trained journalists.
He presses them.
He's
good, dude. He's
but
so good.
I think we do a good job when we get guys on of giving them a little something different. They're not used to answering. Great question, Caleb Ward. Man, I'm getting chirped.
You're getting
today.
chirped.
Jesus
today,
Christ!
About time. Actually, I want to pull up a chirp that Sosa gave me on the last episode.
Oh, I think I saw that. I don't remember.
He said I looked. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. It was a good chirp. I'm actually gonna go on a 10-mile run today and realign myself. Hold on. The chirp was Dez looking like a slightly less busted and younger Cash Patel. God damn. Sorry, my guy. Insane chirp. An insane chirp by Sosa, who's been on the shows.
No. He's usually on Brian's case.
Yeah, he's usually been on Brian's case.
He hasn't been able to get on Brian's case in a bit, so he's going after you.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
In WBC news, Roki Sasaki has confirmed to play for Japan. Yeah, I'm so excited for WBC, man.
Is it anyone? I mean, what I think I need Skeens versus Yamamoto in Miami, the championship game. Is that America's only hope?
What Skeens?
Yeah, Skeens in the championship game.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think we're gonna have a pretty good pitching staff.
Yeah, but they're gonna have
Sasaki,
Yamamoto.
We're gonna have Skeens, Scooble, maybe Hunter Brown. I mean,
okay.
I mean, it's gonna be fun, dude.
Piggyback Skeens School. We have to win. We have to win,
dude. If you go Skeens 3 innings, Scooble 3 innings, and Hunter Brown 3 innings, like
sign me up.
Dangerous. I'd ask Joe if he would consider a change to the bullpen usage based on how some of them went down last year, especially in the second half. Interesting. Let's see Cash Patel throw it a second.
Yeah, let's see if he's got pop. Let's see if he got pop time.
What's your pop time, Cash Patel?
That's a really good chirp, though. That's a good chirp.
Yeah. I was checking Passan. If there's any news here.
I'm at this point where I don't even know how to say his last name. Like, because I just do both.
Passan is what I say.
I know, but it's also, I think it's pretty sure it's Passan.
Is it?
Yeah, but I like saying Passan.
I do too.
Just in case we ever go back to a World Series and
we see him, we meet him. Orioles among teams in on Ranger Suarez.
Okay, I have it. I have something here. Just another general. So Morosi said that most likely Framber Valdez signs this week. Of all the pitchers, it's going to be Framber that makes a move this week, which makes sense because if you haven't noticed, Framber has been doing his full bore. I'm in my hometown at the
he
church
has been
he built.
Look at the charity I'm doing.
Look at all the charity.
You know.
This is not the 35 million little Instagram stories Framber Valdez
on the beach
you know, with the boombox.
Yeah,
this is a
different
model citizen Framber Valdez.
Oh my god, whoever his PR people are, they smacked him in the head and said, "Listen,
I don't even think they. He's like, give me your phone.
Yeah,
give me your phone.
Yeah,
give me your login."
He's behaving.
You know that Green Goblin mask is just itching. He's itching.
Yeah, I need to
sign this contract right now.
The Dos Equis and the cabana.
I think
at the
he
beach.
signs with the Giants.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I think that makes the most sense.
And I think a salty 1-2 of Logan Webb, Framber Valdez. They can't win the West, but it makes
so much sense.
Salty.
Well, I mean, My thought is though, if the Orioles are both in on Framber and Ranger, are they going to miss out on both, or they're gonna make them? If they're really looking at that, they got to walk away with one of them, right?
Who?
The Orioles.
Oh yeah,
because now they're reported both on him and Ranger.
Ooh, yeah.
So whoever goes first, there's going to be a bidding war for the other. And I think if Framber Valdez signs first, that's bad for the Astros.
Yeah,
because the Ranger Suarez bidding war will go up, and we're gonna. So if the Astros are going to sign Ranger Suarez, I think it has to be before Framber Valdez signs somewhere, and he's reported to be probably signing somewhere this week. So that tells me that puts my percentage at like 10% for Ranger Suarez, maybe lower.
Indy's right. God, I would pay good money to see the video he sent to clubs about his character. I guarantee you that video is like what you think like a early like 2000 like 11 12 like corporate communication like
here's me shaking hands
with pay like we're not with paid actors but like it's like
it's the Sean Penn Pablo Escobar.
I bet you could submit that film at your local high school and it would win.
Oh, that's so funny!
Like
it probably is.
I need to see. Someone out there has it. And
there's comics fans on that video.
I will sign an NDA. I will sign an NDA just so I can see it.
I just want to see it.
Oh my god!
Imagine Framber hitting those.
Webb and Framber worm killing guy. Yeah, Chapman would win another platinum glove.
Yes,
he would win.
I mean, they have a great infield.
Yeah,
so it makes sense.
You'll see the news from Nightingale that Zach Gallen had a deal and ended up not. Yeah. What
are we doing, boob?
We were
what are we doing, man?
We were playing Battlefield and the news dropped, and then like 5 minutes later it was like psych, and we're like, how can you do that? Like
what is happening?
How in the world do you get away with that?
He makes a lot of mistakes to still have a job. It's kind of crazy.
It's gotta be a kink at this point.
It might be. I want to get to this question from Froggy for, I guess, the GM. With the way you drafted talent in MLB from the Nats with Ryan Zimmerman, Steven Strasburg to Atlanta with Strider, Michael Harris, how is the process of evaluating talent that's worth acquiring? That's not really a this year specific question, but I do like that question for Dana and how he evaluates talent for the draft. How is he this bad at what he does? Yeah, I don't get it, man.
But and Shark makes a point. Like his nuggets on his written stuff are so good.
Yeah,
it's just when he tweets,
he needs an assistant to tweet for him.
Yeah,
if only just to say, "Are you sure you want to tweet that?" or is that how you want to word that? That's all he needs. He needs, you know what? Here's the sponsor play that could make them a decent amount of money. It's kind of niche.
Yeah.
But, there's a lot of eyeballs on Bob Nightingale.
His written stuff is so good. I'm picking it up right now.
Grammarly needs to partner with Bob Nightingale specifically for his Twitter and checking spelling, checking, wording, making sure a little Grammarly pop up for him that says, "Are you sure you want to tweet this, Bob? Yeah. Is that how you want to word that?
Is this how you want to word this?" This little nugget about the Blue Jays from Bob. They're hungry for more with outfielder Kyle Tucker and closer Robert Suarez on their radar, giving them perhaps the highest payroll in the league. Toronto's going to go all
Tucker,
in.
Springer, Vladdy, all the other younger guys that they just got going. It's a nice little lineup, man.
I did think everyone made it kind of too big with Tucker going to look at Toronto's spring training facility. It's right there. And this is also where I'm at, too. Remember when Michael Brantley was almost a Toronto Blue Jay?
Mm-hmm.
Springer's already a Blue Jay. Tucker reveres both those guys.
Maybe Stanek goes there, too. Stanek a free agent.
Tuck reveres both of them. It's not a far leap, but like the whole thing, like Tucker toured the Blue Jays facility was like 20 minutes from town.
Yeah.
But I could see them going like a high, which is crazy because they spent all that money on Santander and he got hurt or wasn't that good.
Yeah.
Do you give is Tucker like a high Bregman deal, like a high AAV,
Like a short term?
like a 3 for?
If he did that, I feel like the Astros could get him. Maybe. Let me get to this. Chris asks, do we hear any Jeremy Pena and trade talk conversations this week? Given we have Correa, that would in theory solve the Walker Paredes too many infielders. What does your gut say? My gut says no. We had talked about it a few weeks ago. We said there is a world where trading Jeremy Pena solves a lot of your roster construction issues. But one, I think they love Jeremy Pena. He's become a leader in this team. I don't think they're trading him unless it's a crazy fleece deal. They can get somebody incredible. And then two, I don't think Carlos Correa wants to play shortstop anymore.
No,
he talked about it so much about how playing third base
better
is easier on his body, lets him, is going to let him play older and still hit at his ability and be a good defender. So I think Jeremy Pena is your shortstop, Carlos Correa is your third baseman. First and second is where we're kind of figuring out.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a true conversation about Jeremy next year, but
maybe potentially,
but
yeah. But then even then, I think it's more of we're trading Jeremy Pena and we're signing another shortstop, not Carlos Correa moving to shortstop. I think Carlos Correa is a third baseman the rest of his career.
For sure. Sure. And also like not that we thought that Jeremy Pena was going to be Jeremy Pena, especially in 22 with the World Series MVP and all that. But there was a plan in place with Correa walking and then Pena being the guy. Like the thing about it was like I remember at spring training sitting in the office or sitting in the stands and we had the hitting coaches talk to us and they're like, hey, this Jeremy Pena guy is gonna be good. Like there's like question marks about is he capable of doing it over 162 on the big league squad? Or the fact that like do you think he can just be in the ballpark of Correa? If you had that hard conversation now, like there's not a Jeremy Pena in the system. Like I know they try to do the Bryce thing,
yeah,
and like they could, but like
I don't think
that's not an heir apparent now in 2025 going into the 26th season. So like if you were to do that, like you would have to get a King's ransom and Hall, but then you're just stuck at a premier position with a premier player, and now you don't have that. So it just doesn't make sense.
This is a question.
Sign them.
My question is like, this time next year with the lockout looming, is there even winter meetings? Is there even anything happening? Like,
yeah, how does that work?
Are people going to be like, why would you sign a player before the CBD oils before the CBAs signed and figured out?
No, because the league year ends on the conclusion of the World Series.
Yeah, the day after the World Series. So
they'd immediately go into.
They would immediately go into talks, right?
Or do you file? How does that work? Do you file
because the contract ends,
right.
The CBA ends right after that season. So yeah, I mean, we could have nothing to talk about next offseason except for CBA stuff or lockout stuff.
I'm gonna lock myself up.
This might be the last great offseason for a bit for 2 years.
And it'd be so baseball just to be boring and draw it out and be slow.
Somebody else brought up Jake for Cole Reagans again, who says no. I think the Royals say no. But to be honest, looking into it more,
there's no way you're about to just say Jake Myers for Cole Reagans. There's no way you're about to say this.
Chris Bubich doesn't have the name Cole Reagans has. Doesn't have the pedigree, the going up to the minors, number one prospect, all this stuff. But for them, he's the same age as Cole Reagans, and he's had a better couple years. And Cole Reagans has shown injuries. He's had 1 year where he threw 186 innings. The rest of it, he's had injury issues. He's been a little inconsistent.
There's no way.
I'm just saying, for them, it might make sense. Maybe not for Jake. I'm not saying for Jake. I'm just saying I always thought Cole Reagans was a never trade for the Royals. Like, he's their guy. But now it's like they got Bubich. They got Noah Cameron.
We have descended into anarchy on the show.
They have Kolick. Like, they have a
Anarchy.
really solid pitching staff.
The trade machine has become sentient.
I'm just saying.
This is actually
I still think the Royals say no to
a
that, to be
story
clear. I don't
that
think
we
they would
can't
trade
let AI
Jake Myers for
become
Cole Reagans.
sentient because
But
our
I'm
own
just
trade
saying-
machine became sentient, and this is what we're at. I'll do a Perry's bet. I'll let Brian,
I'm not
who
betting
owes
on
me
that.
a Perry's bet, if they flip Jake
the bet
Myers
would
for
just
Cole
transfer
Ray,
to
it would
me.
transfer to you.
No, I mean, I don't think it'd be for Jake Myers, but I'm just saying, the Royals might. If I'm the Royals, I might say, while Cole Reagans has the name, and we have all these other guys, we can basically replace him in the aggregate. Essentially, we have a bunch of really good pitchers. Why don't I get something I need?
I'm leaving here. I'm leaving here with something.
Yeah, I don't know. Is Xavier Neans a shortstop? I guess he'll be Pena's replacement once he walks.
He's a first baseman.
He's a little big. Yeah, I don't think he's a
corner guy.
Yeah,
I think he'll be a corner guy. I think he's too big.
the big fish will sign after the lockout ends. The smaller fish will sign right away. Might be fair. I think we're number 14 and number 20 this year's draft. We have a 0.34% chance to get number one. Yeah, we were talking about this is the first year. This is the first ever Astros lottery chance.
First time
because
in the
there wasn't a lottery the last time the Astros missed the playoffs. It's a little crazy to think about. So this is the first year the Astros have a percentage at the lottery. Obviously, it's 0.34%, so it's not likely.
I would do terrible things for a top 10 pick.
So how does the lottery work? Is that just for the one spot, or does the lottery just randomly assign the order?
I mean, the Astros have a chance to get the first overall pick.
I know, but like
with their record,
the lottery, because I think in NBA, like the lottery is for like the first 4 or 5 picks, and then after that, it just goes by record.
I think they just
go like everybody
I don't know.
All the non-playoff teams.
This is where I'm at as a fan.
Because like I know
I'm worried about freaking deed and street restrictions on Louisiana for a parade, not pulling damn ping pong balls.
I'm just saying, like they have 0.34% for the number 1 pick, obviously.
That's my question.
But do they have a percentage to get the number 9 pick or something? Like, could they, or is it like you get number 1 pick or you're just 14th because of your record or whatever?
Yeah.
Somebody smarter than me explained to me how that works. We haven't had to worry about the draft in forever.
Never.
We're just always picking like 27th.
Actually, the year we were all thinking about the draft was when we were fucking 7-19, and we're like, "Oh, we're gonna be the first overall pick this year." And then they made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh man, just
MLB lottery system determines the first 6 picks of the MLB draft for the 18 non-playoff teams using ping pong balls to assign the number combinations. With the worst records getting more combinations, better odds. Okay. So it's just the first 6 picks. After that, it goes by record.
Whoa, this is in Nightingale's thing. Talking about Breggs.
Yeah.
Boston, Detroit, and the Cubs. If the Cubs signed Bregman, they could shift Shaw to second base. Breggy would thrive in Wrigley. Like, he is a Wrigley guy.
Yeah, I could see that.
He is a Wrigley guy.
Look, I found a lottery simulator.
Oh, the AI sentient found another sentient tankathon.
The Astros just keep getting 18th.
Let me try.
18th. Oh, I fucking did too much.
$18th.
So it looks like we're gonna have the 18th pick.
18th pick.
Because it determines the top 6, and after that goes by record. And the Astros had, man, the fucking Rockies. I just did one. The Rockies get the 10th pick, and they're 43-119. That's just insane.
So it's a colossal win if they somehow crack the top 15.
The Astros,
Yeah.
yes. Hey, just did one where they got the 4th pick. Look at that. I'm ending on that one.
We're ending on that one.
Nice. Barry Bonds being not a Hall of Famer is a joke. Agreed. As long as Beltran makes it, it assures Altuve gets in. That's a good point. Beltran's. I mean, I think by the time Altuve is going to be up for that, I think that whole conversation is going to be long gone. It'll be fine. But it will be interesting to see Beltran's votes over the next few years. Kodai Senga for the Astros, I would love that. I would love Kodai Senga on the Astros.
Okay, let me
last few minutes.
Let me really ask this though.
Okay,
this is not an Astros thing. This is just a baseball thing. Gut feeling is Skubal a Tiger at opening day?
No.
Really?
No, I think there's teams that would absolutely love. I think because there's all this kind of ethereal talk around maybe the Pirates trading Paul Skeens, and teams would jump on that. I think they would look at Skubal as like, oh, well, Paul Skeens is a pipe dream, but compared to that, this seems doable. Maybe we do trade, our number 1, number 3, number 4, number 7 prospects or something like that, and make a run at it. I could see a team that is a playoff contender but missing that one ace, and they want to go for it next year. I don't know who that could be. Shit, if I'm the Orioles, I go do it. If I'm the Red Sox, I go do it. I mean, there's teams that if you're looking at, I mean, the Astros would be honestly a perfect contender if they had the ammo to do it. They don't.
Yeah.
But a team like the Astros that has a bit of an aging core, has all these pieces that it really makes sense to go all in on this 1-year window this year. It's worth trading some prospects, get you an ace like Paul Skeens, like Terry Skubal. I think they're going to find a suitor. It doesn't make sense to me that they would want to trade him, but the fact that they've talked about it this much tells me that they're really trying to do it.
It does seem like they are saying it without saying it.
It's one thing for reporters to ask you and you go, I mean, of course, we're open to anything, but we're not looking to trade, like, to talk around it that way. But it feels like they keep bringing it up. I mean,
it does feel like that.
It feels like they're floating.
They keep bringing it up.
Like they just start a press conference like, guys, we're not going to trade Terry Skubal. Stop asking us, but keep asking us.
Yeah, it does feel like that.
It just feels like it's going that way. Who knows? I think the convo would never be gone for them. It'd be funny seeing him get in the same year as Judge. Inauguration would be a farce. Trash cans in the audience. Yeah, that's going to be frustrating.
That takes away from his moment too.
Yeah, who are the Orioles getting?
That's a good question, Steve.
I mean, they're trying for Framber. They're trying for Ranger. They're probably in on all of the top free agents.
If they whiff again, because this is us a year ago today, saying the Orioles need starting pitching. Everyone.
Yes.
The entire.
We all know.
Anyone that has a camera and a video that posted on TikTok said the Orioles need starting pitching. They didn't. If they do it again,
miss out.
Is Mike? And then that's new ownership.
He's gone.
He's gone, right?
He's gone.
Mike's on the hot.
Come
on home, Mikey.
I think this is the year, similar to Danny Brown. This is the year where that whole regime that took over the Orioles with Michael Elias. This is the year they have to prove it, because last year was
they haven't even won a pennant.
This is the biggest disappointment last year. They need to. They still have the young talent. It's all there. Like all those tangible pieces are around. They just got to plug in the holes, and I think they should be able to do it. Whose window is more closed, the Houston Astros or the Kansas City Chiefs?
Chiefs.
I mean, technically the Chiefs. You think Travis Kelce from 3 years ago bobbles that and doesn't catch that catch? No, I think Travis Kelce from a few years ago.
Do you think Andy
snags
Reid
that.
3 weeks ago calls it from a
Those
fourth
are
and
desperate.
2 yard, fourth
Desperate.
and the longest 2
What
yard
were they
possible
doing?
to
That
go
was
for
so-
on their side
The
of the field?
Texans couldn't get the ball. Like they could get one first down like
Chris
in the whole
Jones
third
was
quarter.
legitimately one of those Super Madden
They're
NFL
like,
street guys.
Here, let's just keep giving you the ball on
Yeah.
the 40 or the 30.
Insane.
When are these tangibles finally going to tange? Y'all think Manfred personally blocks a Scooble to the Dodgers move? Does he allow it? If Scooble went to the Dodgers, he shouldn't allow it. What was the big NBA trade that got blocked by
Paul Gasol, and Chris Paul.
Yeah. It would be on that level of But all right, It's one.
Hey, it's the first day of winter meetings.
First day of winter meetings. We will plan to, if something big happens, we will hop on a live show.
Correct.
This week, if a trade happens, or even if
things
there's big
start
enough
bubbling,
news,
we may do a Wednesday show.
Yeah, if there's big enough
things are
news, we
bubbling,
might hop on Wednesday because that'll be towards the end of winter meetings. We'll see. If there's no news, we're not going to do a show Wednesday and just talk about nothing. But if there's stuff bubbling, if there's stuff happening, we'll be in there. Christian Walker for Keibert Ruiz. God, I couldn't say that. Hire Maldi to fix him. I don't know about that.
Former top prospect. Oh, speaking of former top prospects, Harry Ford is just going for relievers.
Apparently.
I mean, that guy's filthy from the Nationals. He's a lefty. I mean, the Mariners did get better this week with a guy that's an absolute demon from the left side.
If the Nationals are trading, if they're moving,
they know something.
I'll take a Mr. Lord for our number 12 prospect.
I'll see your Lord and raise you a Mackenzie Gore.
Take them both.
Okay.
For Jake Myers, straight up. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. Shout out to our sponsors.
Shout out to Houston Force Corporate. Wow. Shout out to them.
Shout out to him.
Shout out them to the World Baseball Classic, the Houston First Corporation. Guys, it's 30 degrees in our office. Like, it's freezing in here. World Baseball Classic, Game 7 meets Carnival meets Houston, Texas. Totally psyched and pumped for that. The rosters will be coming out slowly and surely. I think we'll do like a WBC episode probably once all that's solidified, but super pumped to work with the city on promoting the World Baseball Classic here. And it's going to be the greatest sporting event in that month because then you have World Cup and 3 months after that. So big things popping in the city.
Froggy wants to play Battlefield with us. Maybe I was talking to the guys about it. We really should start planning our next 24-hour stream for the offseason next year. But maybe we'll do some like play with the community type of
Battlefield
thing. Just have them hop in. Battlefield. We're addicted. We've been playing it a lot. Battlefield. But yeah. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us for another hour of Beyond the Diamond podcast. Like we said, we might be back Wednesday if there's any news happening. Either way, we'll be back Friday at noon. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for watching and listening. We will see you next time.
Peace. Love you guys.